Gabrielle, first of all, thank you so much for coming and being a speaker for our contest. And your speech was wonderful. I really liked your use of jokes as a framing device for the speech. It was a neat way to introduce it and get everybody engaged, and then using it so that as a transition between sections. You told us about your early life after your initial jokes and what the speech was going to be about. And you told us some more jokes, and then you transitioned into what you had been doing most recently. And then you concluded the speech with a couple more jokes. The thing that I really liked about the conclusion was it's really tricky when you're doing a speech to let people know when you're done. I mean, Toastmasters has traditionally beat people up when they say thank you at the end of a speech. I guess we're getting away from that a little bit. I read an article in Toastmasters that said you could thank people. But still, sometimes you'll finish your speech and then you just stand up here and wait for the Toastmaster to come get you. And the Toastmaster doesn't know to come get you because they're waiting for you to finish your speech. What you did was you said, and the best one. And when you said, and the best one, we pretty much knew that was going to be the end of your speech. So the Toastmaster knew, okay, it's time to come up and shake hands with you and continue the contest. As always, I think I've seen you speak a couple times before, and I've definitely seen you at a couple of the district functions. The eye contact was great. You used smiling very nicely. One of the things that you can do as a speaker is if you smile at the audience will react to you and they'll smile back. And then when they smile back, then that gives you more confidence and it makes you a better speaker as you present. And you use that very nicely. Very good use of gestures, good use of movement. I especially like the jumping with your happiness about your solo. And I missed that your duet was with the violinist who ran out of gas or whatever, and so that the viola solo was a solo until after the speech, and I was like, oh wait, that's right. She was going to do a duet, and then it wound up being a solo instead. So it might have been nice to cover that. And I was supposed to come up with something else that I would change, or you can make the speech stronger. And I didn't realize that until after I completed all my notes. And I was like, what would I do differently? Because it was really a wonderful speech. And if I absolutely had to come up with anything else, you might have been able to cut one or two jokes. But the jokes were great, and I enjoyed them all. So I don't know that I'd change that. Again, wonderful speech, and thank you very much for presenting it for us.